who threw one high and tight. Oh, Lofton got angry, and the dugout's Claire Bonds was right in the thick of it, and even the managers faced off. No blows were struck, and the Giants won the game 9-6. Tempers. Well, in college football this weekend, South Carolina will be at Kentucky facing the big man. Kentucky's quarterback is big in pounds, and ESPN's Curry Kirkpatrick says big in nicknames, too.
Touchdown Wildcats!
Are you ready for Hefty Lefty?
The heft of nearly 300 pounds of rollin', bowlin', screamin', heavin' super monster quarterback grinding across the grid is like an earthquake exploding upon a trail of truck stops. Not to mention a scary simulation of Jared Lorenzen, whose laughably legendary size the Kentucky Fat Police have finally accepted.
It's in the gut. Well, we accepted it because we weren't getting anywhere with it this year.
Coach Morris kind of just said, throw the scales out, who cares? You're going to be a big guy. And it's the truth. I'm always going to be big. I'm never going to weigh 240 pounds. I mean, that's just not my frame.
It took a little while to get adjusted to that. My quarterback was bigger than me.
I am a quarterback stuck in a lineman's body. Is exactly what I am.
How much do you weigh?
The program says 275, and I think that's a very good program weight.
It's in the gut.
Have you ever dieted or tried to lose a lot of weight?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have, but obviously it hasn't worked too well.
He's the round mound of touchdown. You can't sink our battleship. Welcome to Planet J-Lo.
When you get a nickname from Jennifer Lopez, that's great. I mean, it'd be cool to meet her and finally, you know, get this whole J-Lo thing worked out.
Are they talking about J-Lo or your butt?
Both, I guess. I got a big butt for being a quarterback, too.
Hefty lefty.
One I've had since I was a sophomore in high school.
Icebox?
Ah, ESPN too. Yes, yes. Couldn't be called refrigerator yet, so they called me the icebox full of snacks, and that's true.
About round mound of touchdown.
I like it. I mean, obviously that means I'm scoring. I mean, I'm a big guy scoring, so that's cool with me. Every game you play, it's, you know, big guy, fat boy, whatever, you know, whatever they can do. You know, you just have to handle it. You just have to kind of say, okay, that's fine. Call me what you want, but we'll see what the score is at the end of the game.
You know, when he was in college, they used to call Charles Barkley the round mound of rebound.
The round mound of what?
So that's why that, because he was a big kind of heavy fat guy in college. He slimmed down later, but now he's. But I'm just saying that's where they got that nickname from.
That's worth for this half hour.
When we come back, 50 years of madness.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
Are you losing your hair? Is that bald spot getting bigger?
Medical studies have reported the body chemical DHT is the leading cause of hair loss. We've developed Avocor, a natural herbal treatment that stops DHT from attacking your hair follicles. Avocor regrows hair in balding areas. We guarantee it. Stop DHT from ruining your life.
Call 800-231-7756. Use Avocor risk-free for 3 full months. Call 800-231-7756.
Is it time for new furniture? Discover your Italian furniture connection at Nino Medea. Imported and elegant quality furniture, always at great savings. Visit the new Nino Medea Furniture, the heart of the home for those who have their homes in their hearts. Nino Medea Furniture, 88th Street, Kennedy Boulevard, 201-869-4000.
A young man, a young woman, and a town built on lust, greed, and murder. Welcome to Bush, Nevada.
I'm going to take this town apart.
Watch for your chance to win over $1 million before Christmas tonight following Monk on ABC.
Friday, one man who inspires fear, anger, and devotion. Now, the one interview.
Do you think the CIA is still trying to assassinate you?
Fidel Castro, Barbara Walters.
How is Ilion today?
What does Cuba's Castro now want you to know? A 2020 exclusive event, Friday.
Here are some of the stories we are following this morning at ABC News. A man was shot and killed last night as he was pumping gas in Manassas, Virginia, 30 miles from Washington, D.C. Police are trying to determine if he is the latest victim of the serial sniper blamed for 6 earlier deaths in the Washington area. A suicide bomber blew himself up next to a bus near Tel Aviv this morning. He detonated the device after being denied entry to the bus. At least 5 Israelis were injured in the explosion. And West Coast dock workers are laboring around the clock to catch up on the backlog caused by the 11-day port shutdown. They were forced to return to work after President Bush intervened. And those are some of the stories we are covering at ABC News.
Most of our viewers are familiar with our gizmo guy, Dick DeBartolo. He comes in every month or two to show us the latest gear and gadgetry. But we don't pay very well, so Dick's got a day job as well. For the past 40 years, he's been working at Mad Magazine, which happens to be celebrating its 50th anniversary. So we sent our other madman, Barry Mitchell, out with Dick DeBartolo to celebrate the occasion.
Do you know it's Mad Magazine's 50th anniversary?
I do. I read that in the latest copy.
There's been a lot of magazines over the years that have come and gone, but Mad Magazine has always stayed, and I still get it, which is really pretty cool.
Who's your favorite writer in Mad Magazine? Dick DeBartolo.
Dick DeBartolo.
I happen to have him right here, Dick.
Oh, my God. Did I just hear my name?
You did.
How you doing?
Awesome.
Well, there you go. There's an Alfred E. Newman pin, and probably one of the first to get the 50th anniversary issue of Mad Magazine. And thanks so much. And wait a second. Here, just so...
R-A-C-H-E-L-L-E.
Rochelle is 23 years old. She reads Mad Magazine. You're with the magazine, writing for them for 40 years, and you're celebrating the magazine's 50th anniversary.
Right. So if someone then gets off in Scarsdale, how many people are left on the train?
I was very bad in algebra. How about you?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, wise one, tell me the history of Mad Magazine.
Okay, Bobby, I'll give you a short description. It started out as a 10-cent comic book, and now it's $3.50. So take care. Come back and visit us another time.
I'm going to go visit Superman Comics now.
Okay. It started out as a 10-cent comic book, and back then it satirized the comics. There were things like Super Duper Man, and then they decided, well, let's broaden the range. And in July, that was in 1952, then in July of 1955, it became Mad Magazine.
As we know it now.
As we know it now, and it started satirizing everything: movies, books, TV shows, ads.
Fun clumps, shape clumping cat litter.
Yeah, well, I'm not just a graphic designer, I'm a model.
For cat litter, for a fake ad for cat litter.
Well, it's a cat litter that when the cat goes to the bathroom, the shapes turn into fun shapes.
Hi, this is Nick Meglin.
And that's John Ficara.
And we're co-editors of Mad Magazine. Our demographic has always been a wide scattershot. It's amazing how many young readers that we have, but at the same time, how many older readers that started as young readers have stayed with the magazine.
Do they really?
Absolutely. We get a lot of mail from college professors. We get mail from people in nursing homes. We get mail from kids in crayon. And a lot from prisons. Mad is a terrific prison reader.
Also in
I don't
crayon.
know if you know
Also
that.
in
Yeah,
crayon.
yeah. Well, yeah, they don't want the sharp objects.
This is sort of new for Mad. This was an actual ad for Tommy Hilfiger.
Right.
Except we changed it to Tommy Highfigure and ran his real ad, except the only thing we added was the price tags, which is the real cost of each one of those items.
Can you do that? Is that allowed?
Well, we did it and we didn't get sued.
So far? This is a poster that's going to be in the December issue that is on sale in November.
Correct.
All right, this is the original Star Wars Attack of the Clones Episode 2. And you have a working version here of your poster, which is...
Called Gulf Wars Episode 2, Clone of the Attacks.
Clone of the Attacks, because...
Because it's the same war that we fought 10 years ago, only this time we're going to try to win it completely, I think.
Hey, who says Mad is an all-boys club? I'm with Patty Dwyer and Nadina Simon of the Mad Art Department. Beautiful stuff you have here. What is this?
Thank you. This is a spoof on one of our latest movies. We're calling it The Road to Sedation.
The Road to what, Perdition?
Yes.
It's incredibly detailed artwork. This is a new guy?
Yeah, this is a new guy named Herman Mejia. He's from Venezuela. When we found him, he couldn't speak any English. He was living in Venezuela. Since then, we made him move to the United States.
You made him, huh?
We also made him learn English. And he's one of our new star artists.
And here it is in the finished product. I heard a story that your founder, William Gaines, would go to any length to keep a subscriber.
Well, the greatest length that I can recall is when we went to Haiti.
Till his dying day, Bill read all the mail. So he knew that our one subscriber in Haiti did not renew. He took the entire staff to the man's house, about 25 people.
We went to Haiti, the island of Haiti.
and they knocked on the door and they said, "We're the staff of Mad. You're our only subscriber. Would you resubscribe?" So what's the guy going to say?
Okay, I will. And
thank you.
And thank you. And we left. And he subscribed. And about 3 months later, his close friend also subscribed.
So we doubled our circulation in Haiti for, what, $30,000?
And Gaines said that was well worth that trip.
Is it harder to make people laugh nowadays?
I think so, because there's so much out there now. And also, I think society's gotten a little bit more jaded than they were at one point, and certainly a lot coarser. So to really be on the cutting edge, but not go over that line of really horrendous taste is a real delicate balancing act.
Wow, is that who I think it is?
Yeah, it was very hard to get Liz Cho to pose for that, but it's not out yet. Yeah. Oh, this is Sam Viviano, art director. They count on me for everything.
Dick, blue cover or red cover?
Red cover, punchy. It says "Buy Me." Definitely the red cover.
Great, thank you. Ryan, go with the blow!
Hey, Dick, thanks so much for the tour of Mad Magazine.
You're welcome, Melvin.
It's a gas!
Yeah, I had a great time posing for Mad.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. You know, when I was a little kid, I always looked forward to getting mad. Now, as an adult, another reason to buy.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Coming up, more news.
Hi, Billy Mays here for Grip Wrench. The one...
This is all over the country. My life is really starting to take shape. I bought myself a Jeep, I live in a great house, and I love my job. I feel quite lucky. Things keep moving up, and I can't wait for what's next.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-942-0099 or visit us on the web. Take advantage of our programs in information technology with a convenient class schedule to help reach your goals. Call 1-800-942-0099 today.
What excites you? What makes you wonder? What new things make you say, wow? At Tech TV, new is what we do every day. Innovative television that explains, explores, and helps you understand how new things work. You got it! See the amazing, breathtaking world of technology through the eyes of one truly original television network. Tech TV, new things. Turn us on.
In this arena, winners are made of speed, power, and style. This is Techno Games. Man-made mega machines go head-to-head in a competition where brains reign over brawn. They're driven, they're wired, and now they're on 5 days a week. Techno Games, weekday afternoons at 3 and again at 4:30. Only on Tech TV. New things turn us on. Sunday, October 20th on the series premiere of Secret, Strange, and True. Take a journey into the lives of 7 scientists whose discoveries have changed our world forever. Find out what inspires them. Where do they find the answers to some of life's biggest questions? And what secrets does the universe still hold? Don't miss the award-winning Me and Isaac Newton on the series premiere of Secret, Strange, and True. Sunday, October 20th, only on Tech TV.
Got to do the fold out. That's the best part. Welcome back to the Screensavers. I'm Leo Laporte. Coming up in this half hour, Patrick has a secret on how to accelerate your downloads that he's finally revealing tonight. Hey, I revealed that secret months ago, but we'll do it again. And Extended Play, Adam Sessler showcases his latest favorite game. We've never seen this one before. Those of you tuning in to see rap star Chuck D, ex of Public Enemy, and of course a real advocate for MP3 downloads. Chuck had to leave town today. That doesn't sound right. Chuck had to go back to L.A., so he's not going to be here. But we are going to do a really interesting interview with one of the hot up-and-coming young groups in England right now, Ash. So that will be coming up. And we'll reschedule Chuck and get him on. He's been on the channel many times. We'll get him on again next time he's in the area. We're welcoming back right now another guy we always are glad to have on the show. He's the Giz Wiz. He's also Mad Magazine's maddest writer, joining us via satellite from New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Dick D. Bartolo.
Whoa.
Sorry about...
amazing intro.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I'm sorry about your Yankees, Dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, another time in New York City, no call from Leo.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right, because you're going to take me on your boat.
Exactly. And ABC is like next door to where I live.
You know, I was staying at the Empire, which must be right near you then. I'm so sorry. Next time, I swear, I promise I will call you.
We'll go ice boating.
And we'll compare watches because we have the ice boating. Yeah, all the boats were put up anyway, right? I mean, this is the end of the season.
Another month.
Another month? Well, I'm coming in December. How's it boating in New York in December?
You know, it could be, it's doable.
All right. We'll do it. I really want to do that. Now, Dick, we thought we'd have some fun. Was this a piece in magazine or?
Exactly. It's in the current issue of Mad, and I thought we might just, talk about it here.
What if Microsoft made something as simple as an egg timer?
Exactly.
What might it look like?
Well, not exactly what it would look like, but how it would operate. For example, now making an egg, a 3-minute egg, that is no easy task. You have to find your egg timer. You have to lug it out of the closet. You have to decide, is the sand on the bottom, which means does it go this way, does it go that way?
So complicated.
It's so complicated. But with Microsoft technology, if they apply that to the egg timer, he likes this already.
Just the words Microsoft and technology just make me cackle. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, what you'll do is you'll get the software for the egg timer, you load it in, you just enter your country code, a few names, go on the internet, social security number, where you bought the egg timer, the code of the motherboard, little things like that.
Don't forget downloading the updates because, it's 1.0.
No, the update, well, this is 1.0 that we're talking about here. And then, Clippy, right? You know Clippy from Microsoft?
Is he going to pop up and help me?
Oh, no, we have Aggie. Aggie is twice as annoying as Clippy from Microsoft Word. And then Aggie will ask you 25 questions all over the screen. And since all this can do is boil an egg, after the 25 questions, it figures, I bet you want to boil an egg.
Would you like help boiling that egg?
Yes, exactly.
Maybe I think you're boiling an egg. So what about compatibility with other systems?
That's very interesting. You see, not all eggs are the same. So the rumor is that there will be Bill Gates farm eggs, which will be totally compatible.
Right.
However, if you use a non-Bill Gates egg and the system doesn't work, then you actually have to contact the chicken directly.
No guarantees of inter-egg operability.
No,
yes.
Exactly. No guarantee.
Now, how about manuals? How about tech support? Are we going to at least get that?
Right. Well, it comes with a manual. Okay. This is one of 7. And none of them are in English. The last 4 pages are English.
Right.
And tech support 24/7, $2.99 a minute. But only $1.99 if you're on hold.
The good news is you can time your call with your egg timer.
That's absolutely accurate. That's wonderful.
One thing you can do.
And by the universal password, by the way, is scramble, which is something else neat. You don't have to set the password; it's the same for all of them.
The good news is David Pogue can make a mint with selling the missing manual for the Microsoft egg timer. That should be #1 on Amazon.com.
Yeah,
I think absolutely.
You're right.
How about a guarantee? Any warranty?
Yeah. Well, we saw that was the instruction book right there. This guy.
Yeah.
This is the warranty.
It's kind of short.
Well, it's very simple. It's warranted for as long as it's working. So there's none of that disappointment. Oh, it broke after 1 year, and I had an 11-month. The day it breaks, the warranty's over. If it runs for 10 years, it had a 10-year warranty.
That's a clever way of doing it. You're never, in mystery about whether it's protected or not.
It's absolutely crystal clear. I love it myself.
It'd be funny if
they're coming out with an $85 upgrade that'll let you do 15 seconds or more or less.
Oh, that's good. It'd be funny if it weren't so darn true, Dick. I mean, that's the sad thing is this is exactly how it works.
It's very funny, Leo. What made me think of this is that I think it was the Gourmet Show. Someone had an electronic device to measure coffee that you would put in your coffee pot.
Oh, yeah, right. Instead of a spoon.
It wanted to know what kind of beans, what grade, were you making mugs, were you making cups? You go one
It's
tablespoon,
ridiculous.
you know?
Oh,
exactly.
man. Hey, I can't believe Mad Magazine has been on the bookstore shelves for 50 years. And
It's
just
amazing, isn't it?
It doesn't.
1952 it started as a
it
comic.
still seems to me to be as fresh as ever and kind of counterculture. Look at this. This is the usual gang of idiots that have been in Mad Magazine since 1952. And if you look there, a little to Al Gaines' left, you recognize the mustache. Other left. There, see them? There he is.
Okay.
Dick
Well, I've only been there. This is actually my 40th anniversary. I sent them a piece when I was in high school 40 years ago.
Man.
And they bought it, and I started writing, and I've been there 40 years, but in every issue for the past 35 years.
You're in the timeline. They do a great history of Mad Magazine, and he's in the timeline, 1966 on the timeline. There you are. Who did that drawing of you, Dick? That's great.
Sam Viviano, the current art director of Mad, actually. He was a freelancer back then, and now he is the art director.
And of course, as always, you can't have Mad Magazine without the Mad fold-in. For years, where has there been a major intelligence failure? The CIA, the FBI, the NSA, Department of Justice. Let's fold it in and just find out where that intelligence failure is. Where else? It's at the Mad Magazine offices. Dick DiBartolo, always a pleasure for you.
Thank you.
To have you on the
Leo,
show.
I'm doing a little contest on my website.
Okay.
I have 12 signed issues of the 50th anniversary issue, and people have to write me in 13 words exactly, not more or less, why they should have a free copy.
Can I enter that?
Yeah, that's the great thing about my contest. Employees, friends,
anybody.
I can enter.
I am entering because I have a great story, and I think I can get it in 13 words.
Okay.
13 years. I have been a fan of Mad Magazine since I was about 7 years old, and Dick was writing for them even then. Giz Whiz, it's not a joke.
Last time I was on, he said I read it for just 2 years.
Well, that was
now,
the prime.
Now I'm 30 years older than him.
Now, Dick, always a pleasure. I will go on that boat ride for you.
Okay, buddy.
Gizwiz.com, Gizwiz.com to get in that contest. Mad Magazine on newsstands right now, 50th anniversary issue. For an article on what would happen if Microsoft made other home products, also by Dick, go to our website at thescreensavers.com. Folks, stay where you are. Pat is going to show you how you can accelerate your downloads quickly and easily in just a bit. Stay tuned. If we can only figure out how to accelerate those commercials quickly and easily.
Tired of this? Really want this? But short on this? Then watch Tech TV and you can escape to paradise with Tech TV's Getaway Giveaway, sponsored by Expedia.com. To enter, watch the Screensavers weeknights at 7. Take the Getaway quiz at TechTV.com, and you could win a trip.
Guaranteed the lowest price. 1 carat solitaires are $5.99. 1 carat studs $3.99. The Jewelry Factory has thousands of rings, pendants, earrings, and bracelets, and specializes in platinum and invisible settings. Only the Jewelry Factory gives you a low price and double value guarantee. Buy factory direct. The Jewelry Factory in Hackensack.
Lots of people have a look. Only a few have the goods to back it up. Like Dodge Neon SXT, with a 132-horse engine, Jam-In CD sound, aluminum wheels, and much more. It's got the whole package for just $12,450. Or choose 0% financing. Either way, you get our 7-year or 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota don't match it. Dodge Neon SXT, how style and performance hook up for around $12,400.
Do you have a great idea for a new product? Every year, literally billions of dollars are spent on products new to the market, and this could be your year. Advent Product Development can help. Advent Product Development specializes in marketing new ideas and inventions, and we're interested in talking to you. If your idea qualifies, we can patent or trademark it for you and take it to market. Or we can create a TV infomercial and sell your product directly to the public.
Don't let your idea slip away. Call 800-9-INVENT now for your free inventor's kit. Call now.
Incredible. It's Miracle Day. Next over.
Next on Channel 7. Join us for the latest national and international news on World News Now, which is already in progress.
days. Sometimes there's nothing you can do to protect yourself, but there are a lot of things you can do to keep you and your family safe from some of life's more mundane hazards. This morning, our gizmo guy, Dick DeBartolo, is here with some new gadgets from the National Safety Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you traveled all the way to San Diego for this show, correct?
Absolutely.
And you got to fly home on a really cool airplane.
A new 777 from Continental. If you love gadgets, they have these Biz First seats that you can set every conceivable position, or if that's too much trouble, tell the computer how you want to sit. And
That's nice, and you can even kind of recline.
You can recline, and there's a little hood that comes over.
And you don't have someone reclining on top of you here, do you?
No, because there's 6 feet of room between seats.
You travel in style.
I know. Well, Sharon said go first class, Dick, because you're paying for it.
All right, so show us some of the cool things you have done.
Okay, now this guy is from a company called Tough Noogies.
Wow.
And what it is, it's a plastic insert for baseball caps. So you take your own cap. It should be one of the high brim caps. It's about $5, and it's not to be used as a hard hat or for biking. But if you get hit with a ball, you accidentally walk into a low pipe, it's a good safety backup.
And great for young kids,
yes,
too.
about $5. These guys are neat. These are from Elvex. You should be wearing safety glasses when you do home projects. And I'm going to wear them during the entire spot to be safe, okay? But down here, they actually have built-in magnifiers. The manufacturer said they're the first to do it. They come in 5 different strengths.
Like bifocals.
Bifocals, exactly. So if you're looking to cut that line, it's real easy. They're under $15.
And you don't have to juggle 2 pairs of glasses this time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, great. And they look so snazzy on you, too.
I think it's me. Okay. The Lewis locking safety knife. I like this a lot. I'm terrified of box cutters. Notice that the blade is not going down. You have to push down on the yellow button. That releases the guard. When you let it go, the guard snaps back up again.
Oh,
so it's safe. You can also change blades without tools, and there's a spare blade inside, and it's going to be about $10.
Oh, that's great.
That's really neat. Tire minder. This is really neat. You screw these into where the tire fill is, and then there are little bands. Might be hard to see on camera, but they're so good here. I'm going to tilt it forward. Would that help a little? Yeah. If you see a green band, the manufacturer says the pressure's good. If you see a yellow band, you should be checking the pressure. If you see a red band, it is dangerously low.
And go and get it checked.
Exactly. Okay.
That's great, because so many people forget to check their
this
air
is
pressure.
a quick way to visually do it under $20. DocuDent is going to be under $18. A complete kit if you unfortunately have an accident. A car accident, a camera, flashlight, a whistle, and a little booklet to tell you what you should be writing down, even a tape measure, so that you can say, I was this far from the tree, this far from the other.
That's fantastic, because so many times when you're in accidents, you're fishing through your car looking for things not like I would know, but you know.
That's right.
This is what I've heard before.
Never had an accident. Safety turtle, unfortunately, about 450 kids a year drown in swimming pools. Well, what you do is safety turtle, the child wears this, and it locks onto the child's wrist so they can't take it off.
A little bracelet with a turtle on it.
And if they fall in the pool, whoa, there we go, okay. That will sound, we're going to unplug it here. That will sound off within 100 feet. They make a 400-foot extender. You can put it on pets.
That is fantastic.
It's not for salt water, and the manufacturer warns people, this is not a replacement
You still need to supervise your children.
Supervision.
And can you buy extra turtles
yes, you
for when
can.
you have parties and things like that for your kids?
I believe it was $180. I forgot the exact price, but we have it on the website. It comes with 1 turtle and the receiver, but you can add 3 more turtles.
Okay.
So you can monitor 4 kids and or pets.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Safe nightlight with kitty guard. Children are attracted to night lights because they're usually at flow level. They're glowing. They put their fingers behind.
And can be electrocuted.
Exactly. What this guy has is a little accordion in the back. So if it's partway out the wall, their fingers still won't touch the prongs.
It's a little rubber protector.
Exactly. And it uses electroluminescent technology, which means it does not get hot. And it's actually, this model of it is dimmable.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And we're talking about $8 to $10.
Nothing.
Okay. This is Sally the safety pig.
And Sally is just adorable.
Adorable, okay. And you put her tail in water, and if the water is hotter than you want it to be, she will squeal like that. Actually, there's a little red light that comes on top. And if you open her up, there's a little digital thermometer in there. You set it for the temperature range.
And can you put it in any type of hot liquid?
Any type of hot liquid.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
I assume you can just wash it off when
Right.
you're done. She's only about $18. And our final guy are, it's called Solar Guard. You forget suntan lotion? It's suntan lotion in a towel so that you just rub it on.
That's great.
And also, you know what's great? You can throw this in your suitcase and not worry that the tube leaks
Spilling.
all over the place.
That's great.
And it's a great backup.
And then at least you can kind of like play a game with your kids. Say, oh, let's wash up with a little towel or something and make it a little bit
Perfect.
more entertaining
Like
for
the
your
way
kids to
people-
put on sunscreen, because that can sometimes be a challenge from what I understand. Okay, so where can we find more information
More
about all
information
this stuff?
at gizwizbiz.com, and you can enter a contest to win a free autographed 50th anniversary Mad edition.
Oh, because this year's 50th year for you guys.
Right. And even employees can enter. Friends can enter. You can enter.
Cool. I will be logging on.
Okay, very
All right.
good.
Thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in this
Okay,
morning. We
bye.
appreciate it. And you're watching World News Now.
Do you need to learn how to operate a computer? Hi, I'm John Scherer, CEO.
The powerful new Silverado is here. Still available with the 340 horse Vortec V8.
Introducing Intel Centrino mobile technology. The new wireless laptop technology designed to help you untangle, unburden, and unwire your life.
Rated M for mature.
You need to manage your business anytime, anywhere. Gateway's new business notebooks featuring Intel Centrino mobile technology help you stay productive with wireless connectivity. Plus the freedom of having up to 8 hours of battery life. Now get 0% business financing for 24 months when you purchase Gateway 450 E-Series business notebooks. Gateway, business, government, education. Gateway 450 notebooks feature Intel Centrino mobile technology.
Found the perfect house? I think so. Where are you getting your loan?
Our agent knows this mortgage broker.
How do you know it's the best loan for you and not the mortgage broker? We don't. Well, at eLoan, you get a personal loan consultant who's not driven by commissions on the type of loan you choose, so you get the right loan at a great rate.
That is a great rate.
Nothing should come between you and the right loan. That's why there's eLoan. Apply now at eLoan.com or call 1-800-ELOAN-35.
Now, Thunderbirds on Tech TV continues.
Gee, I sure wish there was something we could do to vindicate Tim Casey. Perhaps this relay tower crash will bring something to light.
How's the operation going, by the way?
Well, I don't like to pester the boys with needless radio calls when they're in the midst of a rescue, so I don't... Go ahead, Virgil.
We've managed to save the 2 relay operators, Father.
Well done, Virgil. Are they okay?
Yes, they're okay. Father, we've just found something that may have accounted for the disaster.
What is it, son?
I'm putting it on the other channel. Perhaps you or Brains might have some ideas about it.
And what do you think, Brains?
I think we have the solution, Mr. Tracy. This will account for the red arrow going off course during testing.
Right, Virgil. Inform the police that the saboteur is most likely in the area of the relay tower. Quickly. There's not a moment to lose.
Yes, sir.
At last. At last.
The red arrow is destroyed. In a few short hours, the gold will be mine. What? Police? They will never catch up with me.
Proceeding along Highway FR in pursuit of van registration number OMC 119.
Roger. We'll intercept at Ridgeway Crossroads.
An ambush. They cannot stop me now. This is 671. Calling General Brun. 671 to General Brun. They must have discovered some evidence at the relay tower. An international rescue has sent the police after me.
You fool! Don't you know you can never get away from international rescue?
Already I have managed to shake off the police. Yes, we tried to warn him that the bridge was down, but he deliberately drove through.
Well, we'd better go and see what's become of him.
What was that bang I heard? Not only have you let international rescue ruin my plans, but you have proved you cannot even drive a car. You must fend for yourself now.
Thunderbirds continues in a moment.
This is an IT industry alert. Getting certified as an IT professional will give you job security and greatly increase your salary. And with Smart Certifies, fast and easy IT certification courses, now it can happen for you. Choose from Microsoft MCSE, Cisco certification, A+ Technician, Certified Internet Webmaster, and a variety of other hot IT courses, including introductory computer courses. Smart Certifies self-paced courses give you content developed with industry leaders, 24-hour online mentoring, practice exams, and hands-on skill-building simulations, all with a money-back certification guarantee. Call Smart Certified Direct today, toll-free at 1-877-TRAINING and get IT certified guaranteed. Or try a course free at www.smartcertifieddirect.com. Call today.
Are you in on it? Go to the new cheaptickets.com with new fare search technology for lower prices than ever. Or call now for new travel deals on hotels, cars, condos, and vacation packages. Now, there's one travel site that charges no online booking fees. Save $5 to $10 per person. Cheap Tickets, the best kept secret in travel.
The show that takes you flying through the air, diving deep into the sea, and racing at top speeds is now on 3 nights a week. Tech TV's The Tech Of, the revolutionary new series that shows you how things really work. From raging wildfires to super submarines to the tech of a touchdown. All new episodes now on 3 nights a week. The Tech Of, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Only on Tech TV. New things. Turns on.
My mind works a lot like the Windows Start menu, where it goes up and out and then it snaps back. They went back in time because they were trying to rescue whales. And I remember this one scene where Scotty, he was sitting down at a computer, and I think it was a Mac Classic, and he starts pointing, hunting and pecking. On the screen, all these graphics are flying. He's supposedly like designing this new form of aluminum that's like super thin. I'm Chris Perlow, and I host Call for Help.
On the test track, in the lab, and on the set. See the cool stuff first. Watch Tech Live. Breakthrough science, the cutting edge, movie magic, and gadgets of tomorrow. See the technology changing your world every day. Tech Live, coming up next only on Tech TV. We now return to Thunderbirds on Tech TV.
Yes, Tintin, it sure is beautiful. And you say it's down here that the water mambas live?
Well, I think so. Although I haven't seen one down here for a long time. Maybe they've moved on again. You know how it is with these water mambas.
Now look, Tintin. You've shown me over 20 underwater caves, and we haven't seen a mamba yet. I think if there'd been any of them around today, we'd have seen one by now.
Oh, but Colonel, you must see a water mamba before you go back.
I guess I wouldn't break my heart with disappointment if I didn't see one, Tintin.
But Colonel... All right, then. Perhaps we ought to be getting back.
Right. Everything must be exactly as it was before the rescue operation.
Here's Tintin with Colonel Casey now.
Just wait till he hears the news we've got for him.
All right, Alan. Let me tell it. Well, hello, Tim. We've been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, yeah, well, Tintin and I have been for a swim. Maybe we should have told you where we were going.
We just heard on the newscast that the Red Arrow sabotage case has been split wide open.
Oh, that's great news. Who do I have to thank for that?
International Rescue, Colonel. They found that Red Arrow was being drawn off course by a homing device placed by saboteurs.
Now, that's what I call real enterprising. Oh, I bet you fellas sometimes wish that you belonged to an organization like that.
The Colonel's right, you know. It would give us something to occupy ourselves with. Nothing ever happens around here.
And another thing, Tim. They've also sent out a request for you to get back to the research base at once for reinstatement.
Well, well, Tintin. Things were sure happening when we were out swimming.
They certainly were, Colonel. They certainly were.
Tonight on Tech Live.
Fear and disease both spreading rapidly. Airlines and hospitals around the world on the lookout for a mysterious pneumonia-like illness, while health organizations try to track its origin and cause. Cops trying to crack down on the world's oldest profession, but Johns are fighting back online. Gas prices continue to soar, but not all drivers are burning holes in their pockets. Some are burning diesel fuel, adding power and saving pennies. Survivor, March Madness in the stock market. Yahoo gets serious about streaming video, but is $16.95 a month too steep to draw serious subscribers?
And now, here's Tech Live.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Michaela Pereira.
And I'm Becky Worley. We don't know what it is. We don't know where it started. We only know a few bare facts about a mysterious outbreak that is spreading around the world. Mark Levinson shows us tracking it is a hot topic.
Modern travel makes it easy for people to go from here to there, but they sometimes bring infections with them. And that's why the Centers for Disease Control worries about a mystery sickness that spread from Asia to Germany to Canada and now possibly even the U.S.
The fact that we live in this global village makes our need to be able to identify and respond to these infections so critical.
It acts like a bad case of pneumonia, but it appears to spread face to face. So far, 200 cases and 9 deaths. A handful may be in the U.S., but it's hard to tell because nobody knows what it is.
What we are doing is focusing on people who may have been close contact with known cases or traveled to the regions that have been affected.
The military curfew is now in effect.
Killer infections often make good Hollywood material, as in the movie Outbreak, where a deadly virus threatened to overtake the world.
The most optimistic projection USAMRIID is willing to make for the spread of the virus is this: 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours. The containment procedure must be viewed objectively.
The CDC hopes to contain the real thing, too. Blood and serum samples from patients around the world may reveal how the infection spreads and what it takes to stop it.
We are looking at bacteria, we're looking at viruses, we're looking at atypical bacteria. We are checking for absolutely everything.
The CDC counts on modern biotechnology to sniff out the infection before a scare turns into a worldwide pandemic. Now there's a silver lining, if you can call it that, to severe acute respiratory syndrome, or SARS, as it's nicknamed. It doesn't appear to travel in the air, and that's why it may explain so many infected are healthcare workers, the people who are often in contact with infection. There's at least 4 suspected cases of SARS in the United States, 1, we're told, in Los Angeles.
And that's a recent development, isn't it, Mark?
Yes.
At this point, we don't know much about any of this. What exactly is it keeping us from finding out more about the actual cause of this? Why can't we figure this out?
Well, good question. Some of the samples come from victims who are already dead, often 2 weeks dead, so the infection's too old to study. The CDC, though, expects fresher samples to help them learn what's making people sick, how to cure them, and, of course, how to protect all the rest of us.
Well, and Mark, we know you'll be following it and bringing us the very latest. Thank you very much.
For a man trying to buy sex from a prostitute, there's always a danger that he could go to jail. Decoy police officers dress as streetwalkers to bust Johns in the act. But here in San Francisco, the internet is making these stings a lot harder to disguise.
It's a cat-and-mouse game between Johns cruising for sex and vice cops cracking down on prostitution.
And they come here and they think, oh, I'll just pick up a whore. But they get away with it, and they do it on a regular basis. Like, okay, I have a lunch break in the morning before work.
This undercover police officer acts as a decoy, arresting the Johns that solicit sex from her.
I'll say, so you want sex for $100?
But she says the job's getting harder because of a website. SF Redbook hosts message boards where guys post almost real-time information in a section called Street Action.
Before hitting the streets, Johns log on to the message boards. They want to find out where the girls are and where the cops are.
It seems like there's a whole subculture of regulars. They talk on the internet, things like that. So yeah, they do know we're out here. It seems like they adjust their hours to the hours that we work. So they come out when we're not working.
When the decoy operations are exposed online, arrest rates go down.
And having their descriptions up on the message board doesn't make the decoys feel any safer out here.
If we have a sting operation, the regulars will cruise around and they'll know it. They'll know what our cars are like, they'll know what our decoys look like, and then they'll go back and communicate that on the website. So it kind of puts ourselves and especially our decoys in danger because, you know, people know they're out there.
Information posted online about the Vice unit makes an already dicey operation even more dangerous.
It does make our job a lot harder.
Now, despite the fact that SFRedbook.com puts them in jeopardy, the San Francisco Police Department say there's nothing they can do to shut the site down. All right, it's time for us to proposition you. What do you think of sites that help Johns avoid arrest? Well, they should be taken offline or they should be left alone. Go to TechLive.com and sound off.
Well, it seems no matter where you are, everybody's going green this year. Here's cool stuff.
Sure, they've got other things on their mind right now, but Irish Guards in Kuwait are still celebrating St. Patrick's Day, complete with bagpipes and shamrocks in their helmets. The soldiers are breaking from tradition, though, by drinking non-alcoholic beer. That's because Kuwait is an alcohol-free country. Well, that and they have the heavy machinery nearby.
The Chicago River is an Irish shade of green for the 43rd straight year. The Windy City likes to say it's a modern-day miracle that can only happen with the help of a leprechaun with bags and bags of special dye. Hey, it may look pretty, but you still wouldn't want to go swimming in it. Now, we're all for trying new things, but worm wine is just too much. People near Lake Superior in Minnesota are making wine out of worms. Well, technically they're tent caterpillars. Anyway, they squish the worms, get a green jelly, let it ferment, and turn it into wine. It actually received a rating of about 7 on a scale of 1 to 10 at a blind taste test. Hey, maybe it's not so bad. I'm Brett Larson, and that's Cool Stuff.
Ugh, if you want to get your hands on some of that worm wine, we'll point it out to you at techlive.com. Click on Cool Stuff.
Skyrocketing gas prices have people looking for new sources of fuel and, in some cases, old sources. So, will the Big D make a comeback? When it comes to Oscar coverage, animated shorts often get the short end of the stick. We're going to try and even the playing field just a little bit. And after testing the water for a couple of years, Yahoo jumped headfirst into the streaming video biz. The content's all there, but is the price right?
Tech Live is presented by IBM, taking business to the next level with e-business on demand.
What are these? Magic business binoculars. How do they work? You look through them, you see the future of business. Wow. The future sure looks different.
What do you see?
It's a 3D holographic projection of the world to come.
Things move fast. Everything's integrated. Everything works in real time.
How'd we get everything to work?
I don't know. It says I need another quarter.
Don't we need broccoli? I think I need a haircut.
Kids who can't wait to go on everyday errands?
How are real gas?
Here's why. Bank One introduces Disney's Visa credit card. The new way to turn your everyday spending into magical Disney rewards. Disney's new Visa card.
You don't know what I had to do to get here.
Only from Bank One.
Resistance is futile. Cadillac CTS. Breakthrough.
Rated M for mature.
Are you ready for mayhem?
Robots are hot, but robots that smash, crash, and destroy are downright cool.
We are here to thoroughly disembowel the opposition. Let the walls begin!
Robot Wars, coming soon, only on Tech TV.
Potentially costly slip-ups at the FBI's crime lab. That story tops today's tech headlines. The Bureau says it's uncovered as many as 3,000 criminal cases that could have been affected by shoddy work and sloppy court testimony by lab technicians. So far, the government is aware of between 100 and 150 cases in which prosecutors have alerted defendants that flawed lab findings might have influenced trials. But so far, none of those verdicts have been overturned. eBay tries to give some users a dose of racial sensitivity. Critics have targeted the online auctioneer for allowing sellers to list items using a particularly offensive racial slur. Now eBay is adopting a system that will use a pop-up window to warn sellers who use the offensive term in describing their merchandise, letting them know that they may be violating a policy against racially offensive items. Now, throw in a little artificial intelligence, the system will recognize when the term is being used as part of a book or a movie title. Mars, a great place if you can stand the radiation. NASA says that its Mars Odyssey mission has found high levels of solar and cosmic radiation surrounding the red planet. Odyssey's data suggests that people on a one-year Mars mission would suffer the maximum lifetime exposure NASA allows its crews. Scientists say it's possible conditions are a little better on the planet's surface, but think it's unlikely that extraterrestrial life could survive there.
U.S. video game sales slipped last month as many consumers said, out with the old. Market research firm MPD FunWorld says sales of games for older consoles like Sony's original PlayStation fell 70% from a year ago, while sales for titles supported by the latest generation of consoles rose 18%. Sony's The Getaway was the top-selling game in February, selling more than 300,000 units. Grand Theft Auto Vice City came in second, moving more than 180,000 copies.
Looking for a clean fuel that won't cost as much as gasoline? Why not try diesel? Oh, you heard right. That noisy, smoking, smelly stuff is back, but with improvements that might just win you over. Ta-da! Come Oscar night, the award for Best Animated Short may be an opportunity for A-list stars to use the restroom, but that matters little to the folks who pour their lifeblood into mini-flicks.
OLM.net presents more true tales from the World Wide Web.
At OLM, our web hosting customers say it best. In fact, some of them are saying, we rock.
At RadioCrow.com, we link internet radio stations all over the world. But with OLM, it's like they're in the next room. They never miss a beat.
Well, I just have an old 56K modem, but it doesn't slow me down any. With OLM, I get all the speed I need. I've been with OLM for over 2 years, and I have never had a question that they could not answer.
We started with another hosting company, and they couldn't care less about us.
We're a small business, and OLM treats us like family.
OLM was probably the best business decision we made for Snickerdoodle.com.
Real people, true stories. OLM.net. See for yourself. 1-877-2-OLM-NET. 200,000 websites. Over 150 countries. One truly great host.
Purchase 20 tons of steel for the factory in Milan. Piece of cake, next. Buy 300 hydraulic assemblies for the Washington factory by Friday. Done. Ooh, best price on titanium discs in Singapore. Oh, look at this. 4 partners ready to bid. As you bore me.
You guys have any light bulbs?
How many pallets? Domestic or international?
No, just one.
I can't do one. He can't do one.
.NET Connected Software helps you connect with partners. That's software for the agile business. From Microsoft.
From power to refinement, it's the best Accord yet. Auto Week magazine.
It just doesn't get any better than this. Car and driver.
Inside this handsome new structure is a cabin that caters to the driver, Motor Trend. We've always received our fair share of accolades. The key is never being satisfied with them.
Now you can lease a 2003 Accord LX sedan for $239 a month for 39 months.
Introducing Intel Centrino mobile technology. The new wireless laptop technology designed to help you untangle, unburden, and unwire your life.
In today's Security Alert, good news and bad news on the computer-based ID theft front. First, the good news. The FTC says only about 1,000 people filed complaints of internet-related ID theft in 2002. Now, the bad news, that is 3 times the number of online ID thefts reported in 2001. Much of that theft came from keyloggers installed on public computers. Then there's email scams pretending to come from official businesses like eBay, AOL, PayPal, and folks disclosing too much information in chat rooms. Now, I do want to put this in perspective. 1,000 complaints of internet-based ID theft, 159,000 reports of identities stolen from analog methods, mail theft, rummaging through the trash. There are ways to protect yourself from online ID theft. Check out our show notes at techlive.com. Well, today gas prices reached their all-time record high in the U.S., and unfortunately, they're still rising. But some drivers are feeling pretty smug right now. They're getting up to 50% better mileage than most cars because they're driving diesels. Some even setting world speed records. That's our hot clip.
play this game.
Not that diesel, this diesel.
You get the fuel economy without giving up the power. The fuel is cheaper, and it's tremendous in terms of reduced greenhouse gases.
But diesels are noisy, smoky, and smelly, right? Well, not anymore.
This is not your grandfather's diesel.
But the auto industry is having a tough time explaining that to people.
People are just beginning to learn what diesel can do for them.
Just look at the government's 2003 mileage ratings. Hybrid cars are most efficient, but
out of the top 10 most fuel-efficient cars, 4 of them are diesel.
They're up to 50% more efficient. The VWs actually get 49 miles per gallon on the highway.
Diesel is the future fuel.
Gale Banks has been perfecting diesel engines for decades. The Dodge Sidewinder is the result.
Diesel is incredibly fuel efficient, and we're getting rid of the sound, the odor, the noise, and the weight. And this is a demonstration of that.
Banks' 735 horsepower truck towed its own trailer to the Bonneville Salt Flats, then set a world speed record.
Considering that it's a street-legal vehicle and we just went 221 miles an hour, there aren't a lot of vehicles that can do that. For me personally, I'm not even sure I know what it means. It's going to take a while. It's kind of overwhelming.
One hitch, the exhaust is full of soot. New clean diesel cars with special exhaust filters and catalysts will fix that. But the Sierra Club's Dan Becker thinks diesel is distracting Detroit from a cleaner choice, hybrids.
There's a whole series of better technologies, better engines, better transmissions, better aerodynamics that the auto companies can be using right now.
The diesel debate is just beginning, and, well, gas prices certainly aren't getting any lower.
A recent J.D. Power survey found 27% of people would choose one of the new clean diesel engines for the next car. Now, that's compared with just 22% choosing gas-electric hybrids. And get this, any diesel car can use vegetable oil instead of petroleum. We explain at techlive.com.
Yeah, but then the cab of your car smells like french fries, right? Problem. All right, Microsoft gets into the cell phone game, and Yahoo offers video pay-to-play. It's all in tonight's cutting-edge consumer news.
Becky, looks like Yahoo may have finally found a way to make some money off its content.
Yahoo goes online with video. In its ongoing attempt to get internet users to pay for content, Yahoo's launching its new paid video service. So far on the lineup, college basketball, investment news, and the latest disgusting food challenges from CBS's Survivor. Starting today, users can sign up for a variety of video and audio programming for about $10 a month. A $16.95 sports pack will get you access and replays for all 56 games of the first and second rounds of March Madness. Microsoft finally enters the phone fray with some new high-tech phones that run on Windows Pocket PC software. Sprint and the software giant announced the release of 2 new PCS phones that let you read and respond to email, open attachments, browse the web in full color, and snap and share digital photos. The handsets, which come from Samsung and Hitachi, will be available late spring. And new research shows that a significant percentage of Americans feel good about song swapping. A poll from research firm Ipsos Reid estimates that 1/5 of the U.S. population over 12 has downloaded music in the last 30 days. Of that number, only 21% feel that free downloading hurts artists. Amazingly, 73% of over 1,000 U.S. downloaders polled report that their motivation for trading was to sample music for later purchase.
I mean, I could have told these people that. It's just too bad the RIAA wasn't aware of that poll before they litigated Napster out of existence. I mean, I seriously miss the good old days of file swapping before it became taboo to trade music online. Right, Becky? Don't you?
No, I have download guilt. I do have download guilt. Lindsay Aaron, thanks much.
I have none.
As the days tick by till the Oscars, speculation builds. Well, a category that escapes the buzz, the speculation, all that hype, the animated shorts. We're here to bring them their due. The envelope, please.
Created especially for the Monsters, Inc. DVD, Mike's new car. Ta-da!
What was wrong with your old car?
3 little words, Sully. 6-wheel drive.
Mike got a promotion over at Monsters Incorporated and wants to show off his new ride to his buddy. Roger Gould and Pete Docter produced the short at Pixar's new animation studio.
It's like we've released a panther.
It's why we hire animators, because they're actors, right? We want that ability to create expressions and gestures and nuances and things that make the characters come to life.
Everything's going at once. There's a blaring, and Mike's flying around trying to shut everything off.
Putting together a short like this, kind of like doing an extra credit project. You got to believe these guys just love their job. Meanwhile, over at Sony,
The chubs are coming.
this short it was an experiment for Sony ImageWorks. They wanted to see if they could put together an all-CG animation. Damn if it didn't earn them a nomination. Who knew? The Jub Jubs are set in an intergalactic watering hole. Our hero, Meeper, as lowly and meek as his name suggests, tries in vain to warn of impending danger.
In these storyboards, this is where Meeper is confronted by the Zizak. And he says one of my favorite lines, "Oh boy, we're toast."
Meeper faces the threat himself, with a little help from the Chub Chubs, an unlikely bunch of Oscar contenders. 3 other contenders for Best Animated Short. From Germany, Das Rad. 2 rocks stand atop a hillside watching the frantic human activity below.
Was machen die jetzt schon wieder?
Mount Head, an unusual Japanese short about a stingy man who, after eating a cherry seed, sprouts a tree on his head to play on a traditional Japanese comic tale. And from Poland, The Cathedral, a pilgrim's voyage into a strange forest-like cathedral. It won Best Animated Short at SIGGRAPH last year.
And be sure to catch our special look at the nominees and some of the other geeky sort of categories, visual effects, animation, etc. The Envelope, Please runs this weekend, Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern and Sunday at 6:30.
All right, you love The Simpsons. The theme song is embedded in your brain, right? Well, why not have it embedded in your cell phone, too? Yep, thanks to a new deal, you'll soon be able to do just that.
What is it? This is a business reality detector. It sniffs out overpromises and exaggerations.
Does it work?
Try it.
Keeney, what's up with the supply chain overhaul?
Everything's on schedule.
Fuller, how's the wireless thing going?
Under budget.
Bill, what do you think?
I don't think. I'm just a yes man.
It works.
More distinctive styling. 368 improvements in all. The new 2003 Discovery. It's a whole new way to see the world. From Land Rover, the most well-traveled vehicles on Earth. Nicely equipped from $399 a month. Complimentary scheduled maintenance included.
Hey, isn't that the girl you took home from the club? Oh, no.
Hey, Tiger.
Ever wish you could become invisible? Welcome to Tenshu, Wrath of Heaven. Become invisible. Silence your enemies with 30 authentic ninja weapons on 26 stealth missions. Take on your friends in 2 vicious multiplayer modes, because sometimes your friends need to be silenced. Tenshu, Wrath of Heaven. Rated M for mature.
You're losing your hair, and you haven't ordered Avacor yet? Hi, I'm Derek Cope, race car driver and TV analyst. To do your best, you need to look and feel your best. When I started noticing my hair thinning, I decided to take action. I explored various options, and I found the Avacor system. The experts at Avacor told me that hair loss is caused by a body chemical called DHT that stops your hair from growing. Avacor has an all-natural DHT blocker, and its topical physician's formulation starts your hair growing again. It worked for me. It's about confidence and the desire to win. Avacor does that.
Join the tens of thousands of satisfied customers who have reversed their hair loss with Avacor. It's guaranteed. Call 800-767-2203. Now you can use Avacor risk-free for 1 full year. It's guaranteed. Call 800-767-2203. That's 800-767-2203.
Here's what's coming up tonight on Tech TV. At 7, it's computer tips and tricks for technology's biggest fans on the Screensavers. At 8, see the latest in technology news, information, and entertainment on Tech Live. Then, explore the fascinating world of the future on Beyond 2000, followed by the groundbreaking series, The Tech Of.
How many rap artists can put an Oscar statuette right next to their row of their Grammy Awards? Well, Eminem could be the first. Just in time for the Academy Awards, his movie 8 Mile comes out on DVD. It's got stuff on Marshall Mathers you have not seen anywhere else. We're going to check out all the exclusive features on the disc Tuesday on Tech Live.
Mini DV cameras have come down in price over the past few years, but generally a lower price means a lower feature set. Well, Brett Larson is here to show us a mini DV cam that fits the budget and doesn't leave too much behind, right?
Doesn't leave too much behind. Surprisingly, it's an update to their consumer ZR line. It brings an even less expensive mini DV camera, but does its low price tag mean it lacks essentials? We put it through the paces to find out.
Want to shoot like a Hollywood big shot but have the budget of an extra? Consider the Canon ZR60, the least expensive mini DV camera around that doesn't skimp on features.
Okay, for that price, you're probably wondering, what do I give up? Images shot on this camera are stored on this tape instead of a removable media card, but that's not a bad trade-off.
Now for what you do get. All the connections that are standard on a mini DV camera, like FireWire and S-Video. Plus, you'll get an analog connection, which makes capturing video from things like a VCR that much easier.
The ZR60 features an 18x optical zoom, which will let you keep a safe distance from things while still capturing those candid moments. And let's face it, there are some things you want to keep a safe distance from.
You can get hands-on with your flick, too, since the ZR60 boasts manual focus, and it's relatively easy to use. Be sure indoor shots are well lit, as the camera doesn't do a great job in low-light situations. But directors who like to hit the espresso too hard, watch out. Though the ZR60 has image stabilization, it's done digitally. It works, but not nearly as well as optical stabilization.
But at least Canon didn't skimp on the LCD display. The ZR60 gives you a full-color 2.5-inch LCD, which is plenty of canvas to work on.
So overall, for the price, we can't complain. The ZR60 is compact, easy to use, and with the money you save, you may be able to afford some real actors.
The ZR60 has a suggested price of $500, but you can actually find it online in the high 400s, so be sure to shop around before you plunk your cash down.
Pretty cool. I have a Canon DV. Love it. This looks like a good budget choice.
Definitely.
Brett Larson, thank you.
Precious cargo has landed in Hollywood, and Homer and Bart and Marge and Lisa and little Maggie might show up on your cell phone in our cutting-edge entertainment. And the winners are anyone who grabs one of these babies. Well, so the news here is the Oscar statuettes were just shipped from the maker in Chicago to Hollywood, where they'll get handed out, waved around, fondled all night long during Sunday evening's Academy Awards ceremony. We'd like to thank everyone involved in the shipment, including United Airlines, which flew the statuettes to their destination. We hope they did better with Oscar than they did with our luggage over the weekend. Here's a great ringtone for you. Dope! Yep, Homer Simpson. If you are a fan of The Simpsons, you'll be able to download Homer's trademark interjection and lots of other cool Simpsons stuff for your cell phone. 20th Century Fox has just cut a deal with video game maker THQ to develop ringtones as well as games, screensavers, and messaging tools designed for wireless phones. THQ says it expects to offer new Simpsons apps sometime this summer. For all you Bloom County freaks, and you know who you are, some great news. The classic semi-whacked-out comic strip by cartoonist Burke Breathed is being republished online starting March 17th. Cartoon site MyComicsPage.com is publishing the strip a full week every 2 days until the full 15-year run is online. If you want in, though, it's going to cost you. Bloom County is only available with a subscription to My Comics Page, and that's $9.95 a year. And if you are a comics junkie, My Comics Page has a whole lot more for that $9.95 a year. 120 syndicated strips and editorial cartoons, and some pretty cool extras.
We asked you earlier in the show, what do you think of sites that help Johns avoid arrest? Well, here's how you responded. 20% think such sites should be taken offline. 80% think they should be left alone.
80%?
Yes, clearly spoken.
Wow.
Hey, thanks for joining us on Tech Live. I'm Becky Worley.
And I'm Michaela Pereira. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Coming up next, the Screensavers, only on Tech TV.
What's crucial to me?
What's crucial to me?
Making the most of my time.
Speed.
Getting more and paying less.
Doing things the right way.
What's crucial to me? Staying on top of everything.
Making my computer last another year.
Doing 7 things at once.
That's why I made sure I have enough memory.
And now my computer can keep up with me.
So that you can focus on what's important to you. Crucial makes it easy to select, purchase, and install memory upgrades. Memory, it's Crucial.
Applying for a second mortgage is fast and easy with Ditech.com.
One of the things that we liked about Ditech were the competitive rates and closing costs. In addition, we were able to take a second mortgage, which is very convenient.
If you need cash to consolidate bills or pay off high-interest credit cards, apply now for a second mortgage with a no-closing cost option from Ditech.com.
I recommend Ditech to everyone. They're really nice people to work with.
Ditech.com. Call 1-800-71-FIXED.
The new 315 horsepower all-wheel drive Infiniti FX45.
Get ready for some fun in the sun. You could win an amazing spring break vacation from Expedia.com. It's Tech TV's Getaway Giveaway. To enter, watch the Screensavers weeknights at 7. When you see the Martin Sargent at Spring Break feature, log on to TechTV.com. Take the Getaway quiz, and you could be on your way to Key West, Hawaii, New Orleans, Cabo San Lucas, or the Caribbean. Tech TV's Getaway Giveaway starts Monday. Brought to you by Expedia.com. Don't just travel, travel right. Home Tech is brought to you by GMC. We are professional grade.
I said move it on over. Move up, hold on. Get on over. I said move it on over. Move up, hold on, cause a new dog moving in.
If you're buried under a never-ending stream of phone bills, consider this, the AmeriVoice phone connector. Head to the company's website to set up an account and receive a connector. Then just plug it in, and you're ready to make long-distance calls. The $20 monthly subscription fee sounds steep, but the AmeriVoice phone connector may help you lower those long-distance bills.
Hey, isn't that the girl you took home from the club?
Oh, no.
Hey, Tiger.
Ever wish you could become invisible? Welcome to Tenshu, Wrath of Heaven. Become invisible. Silence your enemies with 30 authentic ninja weapons on 26 stealth missions. Take on your friends in 2 vicious multiplayer modes, because sometimes your friends need to be silenced. Tenshu, Wrath of Heaven. Rated M for mature.
Don't we need broccoli? I think I need a haircut.
Kids who can't wait to go on everyday errands?
How are we on gas?
Here's why. Bank One introduces Disney's Visa credit card. The new way to turn your everyday spending into magical Disney rewards. Disney's new Visa card.
You don't know what I had to do to get here.
Only from Bank One.
Nothing performs like the BMW 3 Series. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
We have action for this robotic task where 2 teams have to build a robot from scratch by the end of the week.
You want your own dedicated web server? For only $99 a month? Go to Server Beach.
I host sites for 5 of my friends, and it pays for itself.
My server has almost unlimited email space, 60 gigs.
The network's awesome. I host my game server there. They host your Linux or Windows server on a Cisco network backed by a great uptime guarantee. Believe it, Check it out. ServerBeach.com. You want your own dedicated web server for only $99 a month? Server Beach.
Looking for parental controls that work harder? Introducing MSN 8. It's our best version of MSN yet with tough new parental controls. Switching is easy, and if you call now, you get 2 months free when you sign up. Find out why it's better with the Butterfly. Call 877-YES-MSN8 today.
This is the latest edition of the Accord. Totally redesigned from the ground up, offering a new level of refinement in style, comfort, power, and safety. Attributes Honda has always been known for. But don't let your eyes deceive you. After all, affordability is also our heritage. Now you can lease a 2003 Accord LX sedan for $239 a month for 39 months.
Every day, technology pushes forward.
Cloned animals and products from clones, like milk, are probably safe to eat.
Every night, Tech Live keeps you on top of it all.
9 out of 10 companies say their computer systems have been hacked this year.
Tech Live covers the technology lifestyle and delivers the big stories you need to know and won't see anywhere else.
Well, the technology party continues here at Convex. Federal agencies are looking at that very issue.
The experts at Tech TV keep you on top of the ever-changing world of high tech with the latest scientific breakthroughs, emerging trends, breaking news, and the stars and stunts of Hollywood movie magic.
Unbelievable stuff.
If it's new, cool, or going to change your world, you'll see it first on Tech Live.
We're going to go behind the scenes at Dean Kamen's highly secretive research company.
Watch Tech Live weeknights at 8 Eastern and Pacific, only on Tech TV.
Coming up, weird gizmos and gadgets from the GizWiz, Dick T. Bartolo, his secret warehouse stash.
Oh boy, plus we're going to share with you yet another free alternative to Microsoft Office.
And the star of Malcolm in the Middle, Frankie Muniz, talks with us about tech.
That's coming up next
on the Screensavers.
Hi, I'm Jim from Turlock, California. Tonight, weird gizmos from deep inside GizWiz Dick DeBartolo's warehouse. And the young Frankie Muniz talks to Morgan about his big toys. Plus, get rid of Microsoft. Leo will show you a free office program. Live from the Tech TV studios in San Francisco, it's the Screensavers.
My voice is finally changing. I'm Patrick Norton.
And I'm Leo Laporte. And I've got big toys. Thanks for joining us on the Screensavers.
That's what he likes to...
This is the show all about big toys. And what to do with them. That's it, right? This is it. We're the edgy, smart, funny, rotund show that brings you the latest in big toys. Today, though,
new official Screensavers handshake.
Rotund. That's good. I like it. Let's start today by taking a look. The guy in the audience, by the way, said we look much better in person. Right? Am I right? We look much better in person. That's what management told us as well. We look much better in person.
Which is why we'll be working.
These guys are pistols tonight, the audience, studio audience. It's going to be a wild, wild show. Too bad they're not doing it. Let's take a look at the top technology-related stories of the day. First, a quick update. Security flaws, actually 2 of them.
Yeah.
In Windows 2000, in the WebDave implementation, in IIS, the web server that comes with Windows 2000, a buffer overflow attack could give a malicious user full control of your system. Hi, welcome. Just come on in. So if you're a web server, if you run a web server, web administrator, get that patch with the update to Windows 2000. And there's a problem with Samba in Linux.
Yeah, actually, well, we've got actually a link to the Microsoft bulletin that gives the patch. They've already come out with a patch for that because some tools, some very interesting hacking tools for it.
Already the tools
running
are out.
around. Exactly. Yeah. Now, Samba, for those who don't know, allows Unix and Linux servers to offer file and print services to Windows systems. And there's another flaw in this case in Samba. If you want to grab the link to download the Samba patch, we have a link for that up at the screensavers.com.
Very interesting story today from Ad Age Magazine. You see that Procter & Gamble?
This is really, and Procter & Gamble, for those who don't really know, you think of Procter & Gamble, you think of like Ivory Soap. These people invented modern advertising and marketing as we know it. They changed, they took it to an entirely different level. Now, Procter & Gamble, incredible marketing company, said the people, they did their own internal studies. So the people
They do this all the time because they buy a lot of ad time. So they want to know, are ads effective?
Yeah.
So they did a research on the effectiveness of television ads, but go ahead.
But they basically were looking at people who fast-forwarded through ads on their TiVo versus people who just watch them normally and in real time, right?
And guess
what? Former P&G market, maybe why he's willing to talk about this, market research head Mark Scharr said that essentially there are limited differences, almost no differences in the amount of retention. Of course, he also said this isn't particularly surprising because people rarely recall anything.
I'm just, nothing. Don't
So
mind
that's
this
where you
Pepsi plug. No, it's interesting that I don't know if it's a statement about how bad commercials are or how good commercials are. Yeah, really. How good commercials are, because if you fast forward, you still get as much out of the commercial. That's
It's an interesting thought.
Sad day today. I'm sorry to say it's a fond farewell, a ta-ta to the gumdrop-shaped Bondi Blue iMac.
It's a dense little critter.
Bondi or Bondi? That's the question of the day. This is the original iMac, the Rev A iMac. We bought it like the first day it came out, right?
Did you see that?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
That's
Looks like Sammy Davis Jr.
It's a lot of happy people with their iMacs. And what I didn't know is that Apple's still been selling this thing, not this particular one. They're selling the graphics.
The latest iteration.
But they've been still selling the iMac online. They announced yesterday.
It disappeared.
No more. So Yoshi, it's time for the ceremonial retirement.
I had the perfect spot for it.
The Bondi Blue iMac. It's going back to join the Pentium 2.
It's, might be a little bit of an organ donor, too.
There he is. He's taking it back to the screensavers.
Be afraid.
Elephant's Graveyard.
Oh, here we go.
This is where all the old computers go. Treat it carefully, gently, Yoshi, gently.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's kind of sad. I bring a little tear to the eye.
Wait a minute. Do you remember we had just launched?
The channel had just launched 5 years ago.
That is the computer that's considered the core of turning around Apple. I know. It's so sad.
Don't forget. I'm going to be okay. Don't forget to register for this week's Screensavers LAN party. It's powered by...
Back up on that horse, Leo.
NVIDIA. Yes, there'll always be another computer. We're continuing with Unreal Tournament 2003, but nothing ever like it. The demo version. So go to our website and click on Join the LAN Party to register. And for links to download the game, we'll see you Thursday for the Screensavers LAN Party.
We love to interact with you on the show. Dan, a.k.a. Foo, has the details on how you can contact us.
How do you contact us, Foo?
Actually, I don't think he's going to. Hold on. We'll come back to that later.
What?
We're going to bring Foo on a little later on.
What's the problem? No Foo?
Well,
no Foo!
There we go. Are you ready, Foo?
So anyways, okay, fellas. To ask your question on the air, give us a call at 888-989-7879. You can chat with us at techtv.com/chat. And if you haven't yet, go into the chat room and head into the next.
So let me tell you what he just said. You can call those numbers. You can have that fax number. You can go to the chat room or you can email us. Okay, thank you, Foo. That Foo, we're never going to hear from Foo again. Something wrong with Dan's mic, apparently.
One. Oh.
Everybody at home is going, what?
All right, Sean's on the phone from, is it Otterburn, Canada?
Otterburn, Manitoba, Canada, correct.
All right. What can we do for you, Sean?
I love you guys, Leo and Patrick. I've been watching ever since you debuted on C-Band.
Oh, that's wonderful. You catch us on the big dish.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Satcom C4, transponder 140?
I was F4, transponder 12.
12. Okay, I wasn't even close. So now,
transponder 7, A4, Delta Go?
Ask me anything, Sean. What else do you want to know?
I'm having issues with Windows XP Professional. With some games or programs, if you install it as as an administrator, you can, after it's finished loading, run it and use the program normally.
Right.
But if you install it either as administrator or someone lower, such as a power user, and you try to run the application as a power user, it doesn't give you the run option.
Yes.
You can only choose to reinstall it over and over again.
And it's a really bad thing because you don't, as you know, anytime you're running Unix or Windows NT or XP or 2000, you don't want to run as root, as administrator, because it's dangerous. It gives you permission to do more than you should do, and it also gives any virus or Trojan horse that's running with you more permission than you want it to have. However, a lot of programs are miswritten, by the way. This is a flaw in the software. They're miswritten. They require you to run at administrator level, and that's really not right. And the reason is, I guess, they want to modify certain files. Now, Sean, usually, or in many cases, if you install that application as a power user, you can as a regular user. As you know, you can't install anything. But as a power user, you can run it as a power user. If you can't, then you're stuck. I mean, the flaw is built into that program, and all you can do is run as. You know about run as, Sean?
Yeah, I know they run as, but that's still leaving it open for other users on my computer,
I agree.
Unfortunately.
But only that process. So what we're telling Sean is, in XP, you should never run as administrator. Nonetheless, most people do. I do. You do, I'm sure, because of this problem. So if you can manage it, what you should do is run as a power user or a regular user. And you want to run it when you want to run an application. Instead of running it by double-clicking it, select Run As. And what it will do is let you run as another user. Instead of as the administrator, you can run as a safe power user. And in most cases, and again, this doesn't work all the time, in most cases, this will allow the program to run. Only it is running as an administrator. So you're still protected, Sean, because everything else, if a Trojan were to run in that, you're still running the rest of the stuff as a power user. And if you do this a lot, then you can easily modify the alias to always run as a power user. And I'm trying to remember where that is. Is that in advanced? Yeah, run with different.
No type of permission that you can go through a group editor that you can modify.
So that program always runs?
Well, the group edit would be to give every account on your system administrator privileges. It just...
Yeah, I see what you're saying. If you, because it wants to have enough privileges to write to all those system areas, I guess.
Yeah, just like whatever flag is being flipped on administrator, just modify that one flag for the power user, but not giving them full administrator access.
Well, yes. I mean, that's possible. I don't know of any way.
Sounds like a long and extensive registry hack.
The truth is the software should be written better in the first place.
Right.
I mean, there's really an error in the way the software's written. I don't know, Sean. Let's think about that. What could you do to reconfigure your system so that programs that won't run in any form except as administrator can still run, let's say, as power user? I'm thinking that all of the things you would have to flip, as Patrick said, would turn you into administrator. By the time you've given yourself all those permissions, you're administrator again. And that's exactly what you don't want to be.
Yeah, it's hard to say exactly what needs to be flipped or what can be left alone.
In Unix, it's very straightforward. You can say, create a new group and so forth. But NT does not make that easy. I'm sure that this is such a common issue. I'm sure that there are people who have addressed it. You can email me, leo@techtv.com, or megan@techtv.com. If anybody has a great idea for how to do this, Sean is asking a question that we all want to know. And Sean, I thank you for the call. I think it's a really good question. And it's an issue that comes up for me all the time. And as a matter of fact, I run as administrator because now my daughter runs not as administrator. And for instance, The Sims Online has to be run as administrator. So I make her do a run as.
Right.
And she is able to run it in a normal user mode.
And how old is the small one?
She's a 10. Well, you don't want a 10-year-old to be rude, do you?
No. But I mean, I'm saying, like, hey, if the kid can do it.
Yeah, I know. You'd think.
You'd think everything would be written so cleanly, no one would have to go through awkward.
Someday, everyone will be rude. Don't go anywhere, folks. I have a cool alternative to Microsoft Office. I'm dying to show you. And after the break, the GizWiz himself, Dick DiBartolo, with some great finds hidden in the cobwebby rafters of the GizWiz warehouse. What is that? When the screensavers continues, you'll find out.
Extended course.
The Screensavers is presented by Expedia.com. Don't just travel, travel right.
How about something at a pool?
A hunting lodge. Kids will love that.
How about something with a pool?
Lots of photos and everything else you need to choose the hotel that's right for you.
Expedia.com.
Well, see, when I mean I'm proud of you, I mean I'm really proud of you.
Dadgummit, little Joe!
Entertainment on the ranch sure has come a long way.
Hi, how are you?
What would you expect from the best Suburban yet?
It's not a visit, Paul. You know, I wish...
You gonna get out here and help us?
Sure, Paul.
Paul, come on.
Chevy Suburban, like a rock.
Does RoboCat cough up Robo hairballs? It's metal, but that's not the point. The chips that power RoboCat are only manufactured in Palo Alto, but the assembly plant is in Tokyo. If my girlfriend gets RoboCat, would it be jealous of me? Of you? Yeah. No. Now focus. They ship the chips with FedEx International Services. Get time-definite, reliable service to Tokyo. RoboCat's the biggest thing that hit Japan since Godzilla. Did I get it? Yeah, you're fine.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars above in your eyes. Fantabulous night to make romance.
315 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and utility when you need it.
The night's magic seemed to win.
The new Infiniti FX45.
You know the sun.
Get ready for some fun in the sun. You could win an amazing spring break vacation from Expedia.com. It's Tech TV's Getaway Giveaway. To enter, watch the Screensavers weeknights at 7. When you see the Martin Sargent at Spring Break feature, log on to TechTV.com. Take the Getaway quiz, and you could be on your way to Key West, Hawaii, New Orleans, Cabo San Lucas, or the Caribbean. Tech TV's Getaway Giveaway starts Monday. Brought to you by Expedia.com. Don't just travel, travel right.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. Always fun when our next guest joins us. The Giz Wiz, Dick DiBartolo, live via satellite from New York City, this time with some gadgets he found deep in the warehouse. We're going back to the classics, right, Dick?
Yes, we are.
The good old days.
Did you save a lot of, stuff from the past?
Yeah, I do, and it's a problem because you run out of space. You have somewhere to store this?
Yeah, I took a room in a warehouse because yes, I have too much. Yes, I have too much stuff. I'll show you. This is something that I got about 10 years ago called the Acclimator.
Okay.
Now, this is a watch that you use for flying. If you're going east, what you do is you tell the watch what time it is, obviously, and how long your flight is, and the direction you're flying. Now, if you're flying east, the watch starts picking up speed, so that during your flight,
it gets later and later.
You don't realize that the watch is changing faster and faster. So when you get off the plane, it's on local time.
Wow.
And the guy who invented it says that by not having to jump your watch 5 hours ahead or 7 hours back, it helps cure jet lag. And the amazing thing is, thanks to a couple of viewers who are on the website, I had done a web search under Acclimator, but it's now called the Jet Lag Watch, and it still is available. And for just $49, it was $100 when it came out.
All good things get
back.
cheaper. Just cheaper and cheaper, I tell you. That's like something out of Mad Magazine, I gotta say.
I can show you the demo, but it takes 7 hours, so it's not
no
great
fun.
for TV.
What else you got?
Okay, arm alarm. Yeah. This goes on your arm, and this was made for people on skates, that someone is in your way, you would have a built-in horn.
Oh, my.
Now, this I cannot find anywhere. I did a web search, and some webmaster said it left the web about 5 years ago. It's called Arm Alarm. Maybe with the Segway, maybe people will, get out of my way, I'm on my...
It could come back, the arm alarm. See,
it could come back.
If I heard that, I would pick up my cell phone or something. I wouldn't look behind me and say, who's behind me? That sound is doesn't sound like a horn.
No, it isn't, but it will get attention.
Yes.
This is so neat. I got this 12 years ago, and this still is out. This is called Shower Star. Now, generators generate electricity by water flowing over a dam.
Yeah.
Well, this person said water from your shower goes through a little generator and powers a little bulb down at the shower head.
Yeah.
So the darkest part of your shower is now lit up.
And this will be your favorite part, Leo. You can shower in color. Mood pack. What mood is your shower? Okay. Wow. And that is still available. Very 70s. Now, you know, you and I both love our Beepwear Pro watches. Yes. Right. Well, this is the original Data Link watch over here. This is the one you held up to the screen, right, and it would program itself. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Well, we still do that with our Beepwear watches. And with all this technology of today, people are still amazed to see those flashes. Yeah. But the thing is, with flat screens, you can't do that without an adapter. Right. So that Data Link is leaving us. Right. But, Leo, I'll show you something really neat that's coming in its place. It's the Iron Man Data Link. This is what it's going to look like. Okay. But what's neat about this guy is what you'll do, it comes with a USB cable and software. And if you don't use a stopwatch or you want an interval timer, you go onto the software and you tell the watch what watch faces you want it to show. I like that. You could reprogram the watch. Exactly. And, you know, you and I use stopwatches a lot. Yes. So what we can do is we can make it so that the first push of a button brings up our stopwatch. If we don't do lap timing, we can leave lap timing off the watch totally. What do you use your stopwatch for? Out of curiosity. Because I don't use one that much. I'll be honest with you. You don't. I won't tell you what I use it for, but it's 45 seconds. Oh wow, that's more than me. Okay. Oh. What else you got? Okay, this is very funny. I found this 10 years ago, and it's still available. This is called Extend the Fork. Yes. This is for people who want to eat off other people's plates. Oh my goodness. But don't want to lean in front of them. What you do? I love it. So there you go. You can. So Extend the Fork is still available, and I need one of those for Megan. We could see if she's done. I could reach over, and you could use a stopwatch too to time your contractions. All right, we need all this stuff for Megan. Okay, I'll send it all out. Extend the Fork. This is the most bizarre, and I don't think this may never have gotten to the marketplace. It's called Sun Squirt. Okay. Now, what you do... Wait a minute. Don't tell us. Let's guess. What do you think Sun Squirt does? It squirts water on you when it gets hot. It squirts sunscreen on you. No. You sit on it and it makes a loud sound. I don't know. All right, we give up. We give up. No. Okay. Well, you're very close. Yeah? It has a built-in little timer. Yeah. So you take it to the beach. Yeah. You set the nozzle for your back or wherever you want to get cooled. You set it for how many minute intervals you want to get your little mini shower. Who would think this stuff up? This is insane. Of course. Yeah, I know. Well, perhaps that's why it didn't get to the marketplace. Wow. I don't know. And you know what? There's information, everything on your website and my website. I'm also asking people if they've come across a bizarre gadget that they want to share on my website. I'll give away free issues of Mad Magazine if you can send me something that's kind of kooky. That's great. That's maybe one day I'm coming out your way in May. Maybe we'll go to your warehouse. I don't. I really don't have a warehouse. I just stick it all under my desk. Go to your closet. My desk is about this high now. No, I'm out of the closet now. GizWizBiz.com is the website, and you go there and say hi to Dick DeBartolo. If you come up with a crazy, wacky invention, send him an email because he'd like to see more for his warehouse. I can't believe you have a warehouse. That's so cool that you've kept all this stuff. Oh, yeah, because, it's history. It's history, and it's never going to come back again. Never, thank God. But I'm coming back again. And you're coming back. And we'll see you when you come out here in May. That'd be great. We'll have you on. Okay, great. Take care, thanks. Dick. It's great to talk to you. If you missed any of these items, they are all real. He probably showed them on TV all over the place, frankly. I mean, that's what he does. Go to thescreensavers.com. Dick's provided a great summary of all these products, and if they're still available, many aren't, but if they are, where you can find them. Stay put. Frankie Muniz is the star of the gadget-laden new movie, Agent Cody Banks. I saw it with my kids this weekend and loved it. We'll share his enthusiasm for the latest technology. And coming up next, you can throw away Microsoft Office. I'm going to show you a free program for Linux, Windows, or the Mac when Screensavers continue.
Screensavers is presented by OLM.net, 1-800-2-OLM-NET.
OLM.net presents more true tales from the World Wide Web. At OLM, our web hosting customers say it best.
Well, I just have an old 56K modem, but it doesn't slow me down any. With OLM, I get all the speed I need. I've been with OLM for over 2 years, and I have never had a question that they could not answer.
Visit OLM today or call 1-877-2OLM-NET. Over 200,000 websites. OLM.net.
17 years ago, Honda engineers set out on a dream to create something with unprecedented mobility and feet. One day it may be the eyes, ears, and legs for people in need. Say hello to awesome.
Nice pack. Looking good. You are pretty.
No funny, wise guy.
Sunscreen.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Oh, man, you're looking good, man.
Hey, I don't think that's a weight-bearing fence.
MLB 2004. Now it's on. Rated E for everyone. Sports.
I don't know what to do, Doc. I keep losing home loans to ditech.com.
I see.
Customers apply online or by phone 24/7. They never come to the bank anymore. Even my mom got a loan from Ditech.
Very interesting. Need cash to pay off bills? Get a second mortgage with a no closing cost option from ditech.com.
So what do you think, Doc?
I think you just lost another loan to Ditech.
ditech.com. 1-800-71-FIXED.
What is it? It's a UBA. UBA? Universal Business Adapter. What's it do? It connects anything to everything. What's this for? Your laptop, your mainframe, call center, Unix servers, Linux servers, internet, supply chain, payroll system, HR, email. Slick.
Is it affordable? Fast?
Easy. Very. Does it work in Europe? You need an adapter.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. I'm Leo Laporte. We got to received an email from E. Dingus. Dingus. You know, I only read the name. I never actually read it out loud. I'm a poor college student in need of an office suite for OS 10. I've used OpenOffice on Windows, but the instructions on the OO website seem a lot like installing in Linux. Dun, dun, dun. And I'd rather have pencils jammed into my eyes than have to install anything into Linux. Yeah, Mr. Dingus. So we're going to show you how to do it on the Macintosh. And actually, first let's talk about what OpenOffice is, because it really, I think it deserves a lot more attention. It all started with Star Office, which was a Sun product. It was a Office-compatible suite, really very good. And Sun, at the point when it got to version 5, gave away the source code. They said, here, we're going to give this to the open source community. We will continue to develop it as a proprietary, it used to be free, proprietary commercial product, but we're going to give the source code for all the current versions away, and if people want to do something else with it, they can. Well, that's when the OpenOffice movement started, and in fact, what happened was, I'm going to quit out of this because I got X Windows running, and we're going to show you how to install OpenOffice. What happened was the OpenOffice folks got together, and they've enhanced it. It's really great. It is now pretty much a complete full Office suite that's comparable in every way to Microsoft Office or any of the other Office suites like WordPerfect Office, and it's free. It's open